Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your December forecast, December 2017. Thank you for joining me. As always, keep in mind these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. Take it with a grain of salt. Watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And if you're interested in a private reading or you want to look at the specials that are currently on, the links are in the description box below. I always have to say that because even though I try to make the information available, you do have people who still ask. So I just want to be clear. I want everyone to know what they need to know. So thanks for your patience with my intros. Right, okay, let's have a look at what's going on here for Aquarius. I feel that Aquarius has been through a lot, haven't you guys and girls? You've been through a lot this year. A lot of up and down kind of energy. But I don't know what's going on with Aquarius when it comes to astrology during this time, but it kind of feels like it's almost over. You know what I mean? So hopefully you're about to turn a corner, energetically speaking, okay? Let's look at December. So at the bottom of the deck is your overall energy. We have the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, the month of December for you, for some of you, the month of December is about coming out of illusion and starting to see the truth of a situation, starting to see the truth about, what we really deserve, starting to see the truth about other people's intentions towards us, and are they really treating us the way we deserve to be treated? Are they really our friends? Do they really care about this? And so on and so forth. Starting to see the truth about what we really want. Is this really what I want? Does this really make me happy? Because I feel that for a lot of you, you're starting to see things differently. So again, coming out of illusion. For others of you, the Seven of Cups can indicate a time where you're feeling a little bit like you're in a daze, and it could be the influence of Mercury retrograde on you. But you may find yourself daydreaming, reminiscing. You may find your mind, kind of wander. And it's just a reminder to try to bring it down to earth, try to come back down to earth and pay attention to the day-to-day, be present as much as you can, all right? This is a month to start thinking about what could be different in your life because you're starting to plant the seeds for those changes to actually happen, okay? So do take the time to pray, do take the time to manifest, meditate, do take the time to use affirmations for manifestation. And if you do daydream about something positive happening, okay? It's very, very important. You are starting to shift the energy, okay? This is a time where you can do that. So keep everything in the direction that you want to see it go in, as opposed to focusing on what has already happened and you can't change it, okay? So in your current situation, coming into the month, or the beginning of the month, we have the Three of Swords. And I remember seeing this card a lot for Aquarius readings this year. So this is heartache, heartbreak, disappointment, loss, breakup, even regret, holding on to pain, not feeling ready to forgive, trying to release, but struggling with it, compromise that you're not particularly happy about, okay? Feeling like you can't be yourself, feeling like you have to be careful about what you say, you have to be careful about what you do, not being sure who to trust. So again, it could just feed into this time of confusion with the Seven of Cups, okay? The good thing with the Three of Swords is that the energy of the Three of Swords is temporary. It's not as bad as the Ten of Swords, and it is temporary. When the Three of Swords shows up, it is important that we acknowledge how we feel, but that we don't dwell on that, because that's when we turn it into something worse than it is, okay? Or worse than it needs to be. So keep that in mind. This can also be a time of longing or missing people or places, reminiscing and starting to feel sad or melancholic, okay, over how much things have changed and where you thought you would be and where you are at this time. So again, if you're going to let your mind wander, try to focus on what is positive. Try to see something happy and positive happening to you, okay? Help your heart heal through hope and positive thinking, okay? In what's going to help or hinder you, we have the Hermit. So for some of you, this is a time when you have broken up, or you've ended a friendship, or it has ended, you didn't get a say in it, and therefore the disappointment. This is a time of isolation, feeling alone. But being alone and being lonely are two different things. What's going to help you is to take this time when you're feeling like you're on your own, to take it and use it to your advantage. Take this time to meditate, to go within, to do some soul searching, to learn about who you are, how you are changing, because you have grown a lot through these difficult experiences that you've been having throughout the year, or even further back, okay? You have grown a lot. And this is the time when you need to acknowledge that, okay? Because we go through the motions and we try to, just stick with the pattern, but we change a little bit every day. And so there comes a point where we need to assess. We need to stop trying to run through the motions and to think, does this still make sense to me? Does this still make me happy? Is this still what I want? Okay? And that's your time of solitude in the beginning of December. Okay? Take some time to focus on that. Take some time to take that in. Take some time to assess, to find your inner peace. Okay? To find your inner calm and balance. Okay? It could be that also a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, is giving you a hard time, or maybe they've caused the heartache, or there's the separation between you and this person that's causing the heartache. Or this is about just distance between you and someone you love, or you and your loved ones, or you and your goals, okay? In the foundation, why things are this way for you. We do have the Ten of Cups. So with the Ten of Cups, this can talk about the end of a marriage. This can talk about a breakup. This can talk about a focus on family, missing your family, missing familiar places, missing better times, thinking about when there were better times in your life and missing that. But it's definitely about reminiscing, because this has already happened. This is in the past. But it's influencing now. It's what is influencing you now and making you feel the sadness and the sorrow, okay? The end of a job, the end of a project, the end of something that you were invested in emotionally, and it's still affecting you. You have not managed to resolve that. You have not managed to come to terms with it, to find peace, to do with that ending, all right? And that's where you're still at. But December is a month for you to do just that, for you to finally allow things to come full circle and find a way to release that burden, to release the sorrow, to release the regret, to make peace with the fact that, what, I believe that everything happens for a reason, and so I'm not going to beat myself up about anything. I've learned, I've done the best I could. The only thing I can do now is just do things differently in the future, but I can't change my past. So I forgive myself for the past, because for some of you, you're beating yourself up over it. In the past position, we have the Five of Cups, so a loss, a big change that involved a loss, a sacrifice. You may have gone through depression. You may have experienced prolonged periods of sadness, sorrow, guilt, regret for quite some time, because this is in your past position and it's still going on with the Three of Swords, okay? But again, it's a matter of perspective. So I do feel that a lot of you have been beating yourselves up and blaming yourselves for whatever ending may have happened that's still affecting you. And the message is, it's time to switch things around. It's time to look at things differently. It's time to try this different perspective of, what, I believe everything happens for a reason. And I believe that I actually did the best I could in that situation. So I'm not going to blame myself for it anymore. Okay, I release that guilt. I release that pain. A month for transformation and for healing. It's so important. Okay, so try to focus on it from that perspective. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles, this is a time of assessment. You're looking at things. You're going back again, going through the motions. You're looking at what happened. You're looking at what paid off, what didn't pay off, your losses and your wins, okay? And that could be financial, but it could also be with anything else, okay? It can also be about waiting on an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, waiting for them to make a decision, waiting for them to come back, waiting for them to reach out to you or to respond to you, okay? Could also be the case with this energy. But it's a waiting game. But you're still looking to the past. You're still looking to the past, waiting for something from the past to come back or hoping that it comes back. With Mercury retrograde, I feel that you may have the opportunity for that to happen. However, you may find yourself thinking, I don't want this anymore. I thought I did, but now when I have the option for it, I don't want it anymore. It's not what I want. It's not what makes me happy anymore. And that's real change and transformation. Okay, that's how you know that you've learned some heavy lessons, because you're making different choices. You're not going through the same vicious cycles over and over. In the near future, we have the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, for some of you, again, this is choosing to focus on yourself. This is going within. This is soul searching. This is meditation. This is prayer. This is delving into your spirituality. This is going deep within, understanding what triggers you, what motivates you, what makes you happy, what affects you, what holds you back, what your hopes are, what your wishes are, what your dreams are. This could also be talking to a guide or a therapist, okay? Seeking counsel. Self-help books also come up here. Empowering speeches, motivational speakers, inspirational, is that a word? Or inspiring texts or videos or audiobooks or anything like that, okay, is going on for you around mid-month. And you're on your own, or you're going within, and you're okay with that. You're at peace with that. You start off the month thinking, how am I going to handle this? And I'm on my own, and I'm feeling lonely, and I'm feeling excluded. But by mid-month, you come to the realization that, you know what? I'm going to take this time to figure myself out. I'm going to take this time to learn about myself. I'm happy that I have time with myself. I never take the time for myself. I never take the time to think about what makes me happy and what I want in a situation. And this is also focusing on your spirituality. So again, for a lot of you, this is about healing and release, looking at how to clear blockages from your heart chakra, throat chakra, aligning your chakras for some of you, energy clearing for others of you, you're doing that. Going to church more for some of you, you're doing that. Self-help books or therapy for some of you, are doing that. Support groups for some of you, you're doing that, okay? But it's a beautiful time for personal growth, and for a lot of you, I hear, learning to love yourselves again. So that's beautiful, because it opens up the door to healing your heart chakra, and that opens up the door to love being invited into your life again, coming into your life again, and that's all types of love. In the position of you, how you see yourself, we have the Ten of Wands. So you are burdened, you're exhausted, you're tired of carrying this guilt around, this pressure, stress, regret, sorrow. It's been keeping you stuck for a long time, but it is coming to an end. You're starting to make different choices. You're starting to acknowledge the energy, the things that you think, the things that you feel, the patterns in your behavior that have been holding you back and that no longer serve a purpose in your life. They're no longer necessary. Okay? And you're starting to let go of all of these wands, one by one. And you're feeling a lot lighter in the process. So that's beautiful. This is a month for healing, God, for a lot of you. In your environment, we have the Queen of Cups. So again, see, water energy, healing your emotional self, talking to a therapist, talking to a guide or a counselor. A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is around you, who's a true friend, who's a true supporter. who will be there for you, who will listen to you, who will guide you. And this person is in your environment, okay? And they're helping you get to know yourself, and they're helping you heal with this energy. In your hopes and fears, we have the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles, this is about hoping to feel confident again, hoping to rebuild yourself, rebuild your life, hoping to reach your goals, hoping to see progress, hoping to finally move forward. Hopes for success, abundance, recognition, rewards, hopes for meeting like-minded people, forming new friendships, genuine friendships, new relationships, genuine relationships. Okay, that's the hope. And hoping that all the work that you're doing will pay off. That's also a hope here for you. In the outcome, we do have the Five of Swords. I like the Five of Swords in your outcome because it's you, it's your energy, where you're cutting ties. You're saying, okay, that's enough. I am now choosing to be discerning and in control here. If someone is a negative influence in your life, if someone is bringing in toxic energy, you recognize that and you say, no, thank you. You cut ties with that person and you have no regret, and you do not feel guilty because you know it is the healthy thing to do. Okay? Cutting ties with your past. I do feel that there may be people from your past trying to come back, and you're saying, no, thank you. I don't want you in my life anymore. I understand why things had to happen that way between the two of us, but that's it. I'm done. I'm moving forward. I'm not turning back. You're a part of my past. You will not be my future. Making some really big choices. And it's very empowering. So I'm really happy to see that. It's awesome. And see, you end on a 5, so you're starting to make changes. You're making change. You are the one making changes. It's not happening to you, and you have to just learn to accept it. You are the one calling the shots. You are the one making the changes. You're taking your power back. You're not afraid to use that sword when you need to protect yourself, to defend yourself, to keep yourself safe, and to keep negative people and toxic situations at a distance, out of your life. This is awesome. This is very, very, very nice, okay? And I feel like you needed this. You need a break. So let's clarify the High Priestess. The Sun, the Chariot, and the Five of Pentacles. These came out together for a different sign. Capricorn, I think it was. So definitely watch your Moon and Rising Sign readings, okay? Because some messages are repeating themselves. So with the High Priestess, you are taking control. You're taking charge of your life, okay? You're looking at your patterns, and you're looking at what it is that makes you feel like you're not good enough. What it is that makes you feel like you're not worthy. What it is that makes you feel a lack. Like there's a hollow, there's a big hole in your heart, in your mind, in your life. You're taking charge of it. You're shedding light on that. You're addressing it, okay? So that you can heal it, so that you can fix it. And then you find your balance and your confidence to keep moving forward. You may also travel with this energy. Again, going to church, going to temple, going to a safe place, a safe heaven. And you may travel back and forth with that, but it is enlightening, and you encounter a lot of support and making a lot of progress with it. Things make sense to you. You understand things. You have epiphanies with this energy. If you're waiting on results of any kind, they are positive or successful, okay? Depending on the type of results that they are. Happy results. But see, you're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Sun card. So you're going from a pessimistic type of mindset and kind of learning to expect the worst to being free, being happy, being present in the moment, letting go of the past, not looking back, okay? So that's awesome. And choosing to focus on what makes you happy and what gives you joy. Long-lasting joy. So So let's look at the Five of Swords. So we have the Hierophant that flipped over. With the Hierophant, there may be, again, faith, spirituality, absolutely. Going to church more, seeking counsel, therapy, or this is telling you, yes, do that. They're encouraging you to do that. It's difficult to figure yourself out on your own. Sometimes it's what you need is an outside perspective, or sometimes what you need is for someone else to explain things to you that make sense about how the human mind works, or why we hold on to different things and stuff like that. So learning, educate yourself, definitely coming up. But see how you have the Hermit, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant in your reading? This is talking about guides, spiritual guides, teachers, counselors, people of the clergy, whatever applies to you, and the Queen of Cups as well. Whatever kind of counseling works for you, and whatever you find your safe haven, that's your theme for the month. Okay? And let's look at the Five of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess again, and the Judgment card. That's what I was kind of waiting to see. Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginnings. You're a lot more discerning with what you attribute value to, or whom you attribute value to, what's important to you. New beginnings with your finances, new confidence, new stability, and a sense of security. It comes from understanding yourself, developing yourself. And the Judgment card is out with the old, in with the new. You're reborn. You're releasing the old you, what no longer serves you. You're healing from the guilt, from the sorrow, from the regret, from the loss, and rising up from the ashes. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. It's cathartic. Okay. Overall guidance card. Humpback Whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Therapy through music. Pay attention to what you listen to and make sure it's positive. So music with a positive message, motivational speakers, happy songs, upbeat songs. Okay, it is a thing. Therapy through music, absolutely. See how, again, you have the whale, you have the water theme. So this is a month for you to delve into your self, your emotional self, to heal emotional blockages, to heal your heart chakra, to focus on your spirituality, to restore the flow of energy in your life. Okay. Again, this is also a card that talks about healing and regeneration. So that's your theme for the month of December, which is awesome, because that's how you should end 2017, by assessing everything and releasing whatever needs releasing, so that when 2018 starts, you have a brand new you for a brand new year, and you start off the year on the right foot. You know what I mean? You start off with hope, with confidence, with a sense of security, with a sense of self-sufficiency, with a sense of worthiness. And that's how you manifest more of the same. Okay? But it's really an amazing reading. I hope that it helps you if you're dealing with these energies. I really, really do, okay? Because I do feel like you've been through a lot. So, you know, everyone's dealing with different stuff, but I feel that Aquarius has just had one thing after the other. So I'm really happy with this reading for you. So I hope that it helps you. Let me know, okay? Let me know what you think. Let me know how the cards apply to you, how things make sense to you. I'm looking forward to your comments, okay? But thank you for being here, and thank you for your support throughout the year. I do appreciate it. Appreciate your patience and your continued support and loyalty. I'm very, very grateful for it. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful and healing holiday season and a fantastic new year. Okay? Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.